Good morning, at least I guess it's morning. Well, like if you don't already know, my name is Robert McMurrer, and welcome to my home, which is a SUV that I bought off of a website known as Craigslist. Every morning I get up, go through my clothes, see what I have available that is halfway decent clean to put on to start off my day. About 4 or 5 years ago, I was arrested because of an Australian by the name of Amber framed me by putting stuff in my apartment. And one day I went home to my fantastic apartment in Sherman Oaks to find an FBI agent there and a member of the Postal Service there. They asked to go into my apartment about identity theft. I said sure because I thought it was about something else. And that's when they found stuff in my apartment that Amber planted. And instead of doing their job to try to look at the possibility of my being innocent, they automatically just put the handcuffs on me. And I spent 6 months in the Los Angeles County Twin Towers jail in downtown LA. It took me an estimated 2 years to prove my innocence. I'm just lucky enough that a lawyer and a private investigator from Santa Ana took my case and was able to get the evidence to support that Amber framed me for who knows what reason. And I was basically allowed to go on my way. But the reason I live in my SUV is from time to time Amber is friends with African American gang members, and from time to time they find out where I'm living at and basically give me a few knuckle sandwiches, and even a few times I had to go to the hospital. I remember before I got the lawyer and after I spent the 6 months in jail and I was playing private investigator on my own, I met up with someone near Hollywood on Highland who was selling his rap CDs. He told me that he had a video of Amber talking about how she framed me because he was angry of me changing my mind and everything and me getting too close because she was the one that placed the $18,000 with the cell phone's orders and there's some other stuff using my social security number. And he told me he would give me this video if I meet him someplace at a certain time with $100. I felt I had no choice. I went there. I had the money in my wallet. Then all of a sudden a car came. 3 African American rappers slash gang members put me in the car. They took me someplace else. They beat me up. They raped me. And Basically, I went to the hospital. I made my way to the hospital after they left me. I told the hospital staff that I prefer not to get the cops involved, but they said they had to anyway. And basically, the cops made fun of it and said if I go through with any type of report or anything, that I'll be up all night having people look at me and poke me, and they told me they believe it'd be a waste of time, and I just kept hearing them laughing and joking with each other, and I told them I didn't want to go through with it. Just let me be on my way. I mostly stick to the San Fernando Valley, but on occasion, to clear my head, I go to like Malibu or someplace where I can see the ocean, or someplace I can go where there's almost no people around, to try to clear my head and get a new direction on things. Every day I go someplace that has outlets and free Wi-Fi, mostly fast food, but sometimes a coffee shop. And I just spent hours upon hours there on my laptop, just keeping myself busy until hopefully one day I get some good news that my life is getting better for by Amber getting deported or something. I am extra careful what I say in any type of email or anything, because I have to be on the assumption that Amber is hacking my email and reading all my emails. Yeah, so basically I'm just being extra careful. Sometimes I watch TV shows or play some video games while I'm on my laptop, and let's go from there. I am taking private investigator courses and learning about film production, because my one dream that I still have is to produce and direct movies, and I just want to know a little bit about private investigating to hopefully help protect myself. At night, I just drive around looking for different places to park at for the night. Well, hopefully not too many people will notice me, because last thing I want is like a police officer to knock on my window because people thought me where I parked at was strange, or people are suspicious of my actions and everything, which I have plenty of officers already knocked on my window several times in the past at different spots. So I'll just mostly try to pick a place outside of an apartment complex, or a big parking lot that is open 24 hours, and just go from there. I do have a job. I work as a retail sales clerk, and also I do odds and ends off of Craigslist. Hey, this is Robert. So, what have you learned about Amber and everything? I'm just afraid her and her friends is just going to keep coming after me. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know if I should just give in, cave in, let her friends beat me up or do whatever to me, or uh, or just keep hiding, avoid making friends or anything. I just don't know how much more I could take. She took away everything from me, my apartment, my life, my goals. I don't even know what I have left anymore. I just hope I could one day get everything back. I guess I just have to keep taking one step at a time. Okay, bye. I still talk with people that was involved in the investigation because we are constantly doing checks on Amber and some of her friends to hopefully get that one misdemeanor we need to get her deported back to Australia. And I'm just afraid that if I get a place and she finds out, one of her friends find out, or she finds out where I'm going to be alone at for a while, she will have her friends kidnap me, beat me up, and maybe even rape me again. I'm just basically scared for my life. I just need to keep hiding, keep going, and keep moving on with the hope my life will be better one day. I love going for walks, especially at night. It really helps clear my head. Try to get everything out of my head that's going on with Amber and with all the other stress in my life, including who to trust and who not to trust. Because I have to be careful not to trust the wrong person. For I know Amber could easily just plant people in my life, and those people could be telling Amber stuff about my whereabouts, or they might somehow figure out a way to get me alone. So I'm just extra careful with everyone, period. I tried to make friends in the past, but every time I do, and Emma finds out because he either hacked my email or hacked my phone. She contacts them with her false evidence that we proved was false during my felony court case. And she even confessed to, like, one of the investigators that she faked. And, but she's using that to basically turn people against me and make it so that no one wants to be my friend. I just want a normal life, but I know I can never ever have that. And I spend a lot of time alone and just thinking about the different ways my life could be different right now.